Okay, well, welcome everybody to our Why Network Marketing, Why Plexus, and how does network marketing and Plexus fit into what's happening in our world today. And I want to just let everybody know that if you're a guest of somebody, we do these comp plan trainings to show people the blessing that Plexus is to so many people. And we don't take it lightly that this kind of situation that's going on today is affecting so many. So this is a great time just to share from our hearts that we have a business option that can be something that could be life-changing to help somebody, whether a little bit or a whole lot. I was listening to the news today, and it talked about how 151 countries are affected by what is happening right now in our world, it's mind-blowing. 10% increase in unemployment from last month to this month in Canada. So we're at 15% unemployment, which is the highest it's been since 1980. There's over 3 million people without jobs in the United States that have lost their jobs through this. So to say that we are in a financial crisis of where we're looking for options of what we can do to help other people would be a huge understatement. I don't know if the world is actually seeing something to this magnitude worldwide like we're seeing right now. So I just want to let you know that we're here to help and to serve and to share our knowledge. And that's what the purpose of this video is only just to share about what our comp plan looks like and why network marketing. So I'm going to turn it over to Tanya Bostic, and she's going to share about network marketing and why it's a great business model.
Awesome. Thank you, Krista. Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight and tuning in. I know there's a lot of stuff to consume online right now, and we're all trying to stay healthy. So I appreciate that you would come tonight to listen to our hearts, like Krista said, and just to what network marketing is and how it might be an option for you or somebody that you care about. So when I first came to network marketing, I actually had kind of a low opinion of it, to be honest with you. I thought that maybe I knew more than people who were running network marketing businesses. I really thought that my 9-to-5 job, or 9-to-9 job often actually, was the option. And it was my option for 40 years and then retire, and then that was my option. But when I came to Plexus, I quickly learned through just starting the products what a great company it was. And when I heard some ladies and gentlemen speak at the first engagement that I went to, I knew that I was wrong in my opinion. I knew that we had something here that was viable for everybody. And what I love about network marketing is that when it's done right, it is a wonderful option for people to help them through, to help them earn $200, $500, $1,000 a month. The sky's the limit, really. But I like that. I like that we can meet people where they want and help them goal set and help them reach their dream, their goal, and really, really and truly serve people and help them realize their dreams and goals. What I want to tell you about network marketing that you may or may not know is that it's truly turnkey, which means that the minute that you decide to join a company, your business is ready to go, and typically at a very low cost. In Plexus, our cost is very low. It's actually $53 Canadian a year. So, and that's the only cost that you have. There are no minimums, no sales quotas. We have no product that we have to hold in our homes. There's no big cash upfront. And that's what makes it so viable for everybody, especially in the climate that we're in right now. What I also love, and Chris is going to talk a little bit more about our compensation plan later, is that we don't wait to earn. We can earn for the minute that we open our business, just by sharing with our heart and sharing with people whom we know need either an option, financial option, a health option, or both in many cases. And what I want to tell you too is just a few things about Plexus as a network marketing company. Our president, Alec Clark, when I see him, every time I see him, I get a picture with him. I love that man. He hugs every ambassador that he sees. He is a true family-oriented person, and that's the kind of company Plexus is. And truly, our founder, our president, and our CEO, they meet ambassadors where they are, and they really listen to ambassadors. Our company trains on impact and personal growth, not on tactics. So we're really trained to be servants to others and to help people. That is truly the goal, and that is in the company mission. Our company's been around for over a decade, and our company is financially secure. We are debt-free, which means that the surplus monies that the company holds are monies that they get to choose what to do with. And that is very, very significant. In fact, they go to their ambassador board of directors and get opinions from them. And the ambassadors are just people like the people that are on the call tonight. I'm an ambassador. We don't require purchases. We get paid for our work, not for the work of those above us. Those people above us don't reap from us. Everybody is on a level playing field. I love that. My company, our company Plexus, encourages teamwork regardless of which team you're on. So you'll see a lot of community, a lot of fun. All the folks that have come out tonight, I know some of you are guests and you're learning, but there was a lot of chatter in our messenger chat before this about how excited we were to come together. It's part of what we do. It's part of what we love. We do network marketing the way that it could be done and should be done, but rarely is. And I think that's really important for folks to know when they're listening. The true heart of Plexus is in the equality on the corporate side and the ambassador side, and it shows in the way that we are lifted up, the way that we are rewarded, and our compensation plan, of course, is second to none. I am the face of network marketing done the right way. I feel so proud, and I feel like I'm making an impact on my community and also on my family and my family's future. And I think that is so important for people to understand about network marketing too, and in particular, of course, Plexus, which is what we're talking about tonight. So I hope that has given you a little insight as to what Plexus is and what network marketing is. I'm really happy to have had your attention this evening. I'm going to pass it over to Suzette Dayton. She's going to chat with you a little bit.
Hey everybody. So my first question for you guys is this. Do you want to earn $5,000 tax-free in 2020? Who would like to do that? All hands should be up because we all want to earn extra money tax-free. So I believe you are in the right place right here. The minute you click that join button, you have unlocked the world to business tax credits. And I've been a bookkeeper for over 25 years, and I come into contact with people all the time who have signed up with a network marketing company, and they don't realize the benefits that are at their fingertips. You now own a business, and the same rules and tax credits available to small business owners is now available to you. So what does that look like for you? Let me get back to the first question I asked. Who would like to earn $5,000 this year tax-free? That's all you need to know. It's truly that simple. I also run into a lot of people all the time, almost all my clients, and they just hand me their paperwork and say, here, deal with this. Let me know what I owe. It's normal. People don't want to talk about taxes. They don't like talking about numbers. Unlike me, I'm fascinated by them. But I'm not going to bore you with numbers because it is this simple. You just need to trust me when I say network marketing is an amazing way to earn income with low overhead and all the while taking advantage of the tax breaks that are available to you. I've been with Plexus for almost 5 years now, and I can honestly say that it's the best decision that I've ever made. So all you need to do is click that button, find yourself a good bookkeeper that you trust and that can guide you through the tax year, and just move forward. I believe this is a great option for people that are looking to earn that extra income, whether it's your plan A or plan B, because it does have a lot of benefits for you. So I trust that something that I've said maybe will help you make that decision and open the door to this amazing option for you guys. Now, in saying that, Krista is going to talk about our compensation plan, and we all love our compensation plan. So take it away, Krista, and tell everybody about all the ways that we get paid through PLEXUS.
I do that every time. I forget to mute myself. So thank you, ladies, so much. You guys did an awesome job. And Suzette is actually my bookkeeper. And so she knows everything about my life. And I am that girl that brings a box of receipts to her and drives her crazy. So we're trying to figure out a system. But thank you so much, you guys. You did an awesome job. So I'm going to jump right into the compensation plan. And as I share my screen, I'll just kind of continue to talk. I've been with PLEXUS for 6 years now and absolutely love it. Love the community, love the business, love the products. I've always been intrigued with the compensation plan. And just let me know, can you see that full screen? Is that, Suzette, is that a full screen or
Yep.
are you seeing my sidebar?
Yep, we can see it.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, we're still seeing, no, sorry, we're seeing your sidebar.
Oh, are you? Okay, let me see
Yep.
if I can switch that. Don't know why it doesn't want to, didn't give me the, I'm just going to continue through because it's not giving me the option of just sharing without it for some reason. Oh, exit full screen. Yeah, it's not, for some reason, not doing it. There we go. Okay. Woohoo. Okay, so PLEXUS ambassadors can help, and whether you're worried about health or whether you're worried about paying for your products or you're worried about income, a PLEXUS ambassador can help you. And I know that, as we had kind of mentioned at the top of this topic about you know, wanting to be mindful of people's situation and things like that, in talking with a lot of my team and different people in the business of PLEXUS, we've all said we just want to come across as helping people because we know we have what can help. So we are being fearless. Truly, my hands are sweating, my armpits are sweating, because I want to make sure that my heart is right when I share this with you. And we want to stand in the gap to help you to make that decision, whether to move the needle of your business. If you are a PLEXUS ambassador, you want to move the needle of your business a little further ahead. Or if you're just brand new to this and you're just wondering, is this an option? We're standing in the gap to help you to make that decision. So the PLEXUS compensation plan, what if this could change everything, is a slogan that is so true right now. And I wanted to start out with this, and I know it's kind of like a big, bold graphic, but this is our annual income. And when I'm training people as my level ones coming in, I usually ask them, like, pick an income that kind of intrigues you. And I always say, don't pick diamond. We're not looking to create diamonds. We're looking to help people to be silvers, golds, senior golds. And then if there are people who want to take it further after that, but I always say, pick an income that just helps your family for the moment of what does that look like. Oftentimes people will shoot for diamond thinking, oh, that looks amazing. But the reality is that $5,000 a year extra or an extra $412 a month can really seriously help some people on a monthly basis. So I always say pick an income that would just be like that nice little buffer zone of where you'd like to be. And then for a monthly income, you can see how those each break down. And these are in Canadian funds. I've switched them over to Canadian. So the whole topic will be on Canadian currency. So a yearly wholesale membership costs $54 per year. The cost of a dinner and a movie, I always say. It doesn't get much better than that, because your yearly membership actually is just like a Costco membership, where you get wholesale pricing. You have a business website that is no monthly hosting fees. That's not like Costco, but that's what we offer. And you get a monthly commission on your own purchases, just like Costco gives a yearly commission back to you, or a yearly rebate, I guess they would call it. We give a monthly commission on your own purchases, and if you decide to use your business to share either as a retail ambassador or as a team building ambassador, or a combination of both. There's no monthly obligation to purchase. Plexus does not have a monthly obligation where if you do not purchase this month, that it penalizes you in some way. It does not penalize you at all. There's also, every company that you will come across has some sort of welcome pack option for you to buy into. One thing that I love about Plexus is that it is not mandatory. It's just a good deal. There's two price points. There's $132 and $265, so two different price point options, but they both do the same thing. It's not like if you purchase at a higher package, you're going to get better benefits, or you're going to get pushed up into some sort of better buying power or team building power. We all start out, like Tanya said, exactly the same, on the same level. Everybody starts out the gate exactly the same. And I love that about that. But you do not need to purchase a welcome pack. It's not mandatory, but it does get you started and right off the bat be commission qualified. So what are the benefits of a welcome pack when you purchase? You get to trial the products at a deep discount. As you saw before, you know, like the 132 welcome packs, they're about save you about 39%. The 265s can save you upwards of 45%. So they get you to trial the products at a deep discount. You're automatically commission qualified, and you can begin earning commissions by next Friday, okay? So I kind of did this graph just to kind of show you what it looks like as an ambassador who is bringing somebody in with a welcome pack, what that looks like to you. And this is a business building bonus, one of the ways that we do get paid, and we actually get paid 11 different ways. So the business building bonus on welcome packs are paid out weekly. So when I say that you will be paid every Friday, it is from this component of the compensation plan. And you're paid on these welcome packs 4 levels deep. So as you bring people in on your level 1, you're going to be bringing in $33.42 to your commission. And because you're paid 4 levels deep, the person above you will get $16.70. The person above that person is going to get $10, and the person above that person is going to get $6.68. So the 3 levels above you most likely didn't have too much to do with you bringing that person in on your level 1, but they're still getting a residual income from it. And residual income is what we're all looking for, because you make money while you sleep. You know, somebody could sign up somebody on their level 3, and if they're on my level 3, I'll be making $10. The same for, you know, if somebody signed up on my level 2 while I was sleeping, I would make $16.70. So that's what we call making residual money when you sleep. It's the greatest thing ever, residual money. And then you're also going to get Plexus pay points, but we're not going to talk about those right yet. We'll discuss that a little bit later. So just kind of remember that term, pay points, and we'll talk about that later. So 100 PV, if you can take anything away from this compensation plan explanation, is to remember 100 PV. And I drill this into the team all the time. 100 PV is so important to remember, because it sets us apart from a lot of network marketing companies, in that you only need 100 PV to be commission qualified. So the 2 examples on the right are examples of 100 PV. So the triplex, for example, is actually 110 PV. The Joyum Day and Night Serum is 100 PV. So if all you did in your business for your personal PV or anything, just for your PV in general, because retail PV and your personal PV goes into one pot. If all you had was 100 PV, you are commission qualified. And that 100 PV does not need to come from you. It can even come from a customer. So say, for example, this month I have lots of product. If I didn't want to purchase any product this month, I wouldn't need to because I have customers who are ordering, so I have over 100 PV. So I'm commission qualified. So that's a really, really unique thing where you do not even need to spend any money of your own or go out and get another customer if you already have customers equaling 100 PV. And it can come from more than one customer. One customer can have 50 PV, the other customer can have 50 PV, and together it makes up the 100. So like I said, it instantly commission qualifies you and can be from you or from a customer. And your 100 PV also generates pay points. So again, remember that term, pay points. It's one of my favorite parts of the compensation plan. So we're going to talk a little bit about retail commissions on the next couple of slides, and then we'll go into team building commissions. So retail commissions are paid out on your personal product purchases or your customer sales. And like I said earlier, they go into the same pot. So 0 to 99.99 PV, you get 0 commission on. So remember I said 100 PV commission qualified you. So that is the 100 PV that you're not receiving commissions on. After that first 100 PV, when you start either ordering more product yourself, because maybe you have more than one person in the family using a product, or maybe you use the triplex and the Joyum, for example, would give you 210 PV. Okay, so you would fall into the 100 to 499.99, and that would be commissioned at 15%. Now, if you happen to go over 500 PV, your commission is going to jump substantially to 25% commission. So I always, when I see my team like right around, say 475 or something like that, I might reach out to them and say, hey, listen, you're really close to that 500 PV. You might want to, check in with some customers, see if they have something they want to order, or maybe you need something yourself to jump you up to that 25% commission, because it can make a substantial difference on your commission check. It doesn't benefit me any. It's in some compensation plans, people would do that because it's self-serving to them and their business. I only do it as a courtesy to my team because they might not know about it and they could really use that difference of 10% on their commission. The other retail commission is preferred customer bonus. So there's no fee to be a preferred customer. You earn monthly bonuses on each product. So again, residual, when you're earning it monthly without having to do extra work. And then, for example, the triplex combo will give you a preferred customer bonus of $26.73 per month when you have a customer join you and order that as a preferred customer. So that's a pretty good little chunk of money just for the triplex combo. And you can imagine if they're ordering it every month, how easily that can add up once you begin adding in more customers. But look what happens when you add in the retail commission plus the preferred customer bonus. So remember I talked about that 15% being in the 1 to 499.99. So 15% of that plus the 26.73 on a triplex combo would be 48.78 each month. If you were to have 500 PV and up, and you get that 25% commission plus the 26.73 preferred customer bonus, for that triplex, you're making 63.48. It's substantial. So again, let's go back and take a little review of that. 100 PV is your personal volume. I'm going to keep saying 100 PV, and it commission qualifies you. It can be from you or from a customer, and it generates those lovely pay points. And again, 100 PV equals the triplex combo, for example, is 110. The Joyum skincare is 100 PV. Okay, so now let's talk about team building. And I love our customers. They're amazing. Customers make some of the best ambassadors because they've been on the product for a while. They're used to the routine of ordering, that sort of thing. I love team building. I absolutely love it. And the reason why is it brings this community of people together who are working together for a common goal to help other people have health and happiness, and also to help them out financially too. There's no bigger blessing than helping to see somebody have great health results and then also to financially benefit too. So again, 100 PV generates pay points also. So not only does it commission qualify you, it also generates pay points. And we are paid pay points 7 levels deep. So if you could imagine yourself above level 1, and you brought in all these lovely people on your level 1, and then they went out and they found friends, and they found friends, and they found friends, all the way down 7 levels deep, you would be paid what we call pay points. And pay points are generated when each person on your team puts in that first 100 PV order. After that, it really doesn't matter what they order as far as generating more points or income for you, because that the PV after that 100 PV is totally their own to benefit their own paycheck. It does not benefit anybody else's paycheck. It is totally their own paycheck. And there's no balancing of legs, there's no hoops to jump through. It's pretty basic. 100 PV generates points on 7 levels deep below you. So let's take a look at what that looks like. And this is really bold and bright. It's to wake you up. So pay points are paid out as each ambassador qualifies with their first 100 PV. And as you can see on the right of this chart, I added the points per level. So level 1, 2, and 3 is where you're going to be making the most of your income, which is unlike other compensation plans. A lot of times it's flipped the other way. But we're making the bulk of our income with the top 3 levels. So as soon as an ambassador on your level 1 puts in their first 100 PV, your commissions just dumped up $20. As soon as somebody on your level 2 did, again, 100 PV goes through their website, whether it's from them or a customer, your commission just jumped $20. And as you can see, it goes on down 7 levels deep. So the only thing that is required to have pay points go through for your commission is that 100 PV. It does not get any easier to build a business because our products are so needed by everybody. Like the triplex to me is just the bomb of all products. For everybody should be on the triplex. And how easy it would be if our whole team was only on the triplex, or if everybody was on the Joy and Skincare. This is what would start to generate, okay? And it doesn't take long before you see a substantial increase on your paycheck. So Tanya was talking about what would $200 look like for you? Well, you can kind of figure it out, how many ambassadors that would be on your levels 1, 2, and 3 to give you $200. You'd need about 10 people, right? So that's not very hard to do. So then I did a comparison so that you could see, you know, how all of these people are doing the same thing, loving their products, putting their 100 PV order through, and all of it is generating, as you can see on the right-hand side of this team. So I kind of wanted to show the visual of a big amount of people and how much you would generate from that. So if everyone added 3 people, this is what this would add, how quickly this can add up. If everyone added 3 people, 7 levels down with 100 PV, you would be making $20,000 per month just on your pay points. So if everybody came in and went silver, 7 levels deep, every person did that, you would make $20,000 per month. It's pretty mind-blowing. So achievement bonuses, I just talked about silver. We do get bonuses for rank advancing, and you can see we have silver, super silver, we have gold, senior gold, ruby, and senior ruby. A lot of times you'll see companies blasting out about huge bonuses, and oh my goodness, this one got this big bonus, and she's doing this and has this bonus. Bonuses are only temporary. They are not your monthly paycheck. So when you see somebody gets a huge $1,500 bonus, that's not their monthly paycheck every month. It's only a bonus. So bonuses are made to be looked at it. I was thinking today as little mile markers. You get a little bonus at a mile marker, but you got to keep on going. You got to keep striving ahead, and then you'll get another mile marker. So bonuses are just kind of fun little incentives for us. They're not our monthly paycheck. They are to encourage us to go on to the next level and to keep going, because there's so much more the further in you go. So I stopped at Senior Ruby, but maybe a lot of you are saying, well, where is Emerald and Sapphire and Diamond? Where's those nice jewel levels? Well, it gets better after that, after the ranking bonuses. We jump into a whole new level of lots of bonuses happening at the jewel ranks. And that's where you get the car and the trip, and you get to jump into different pools. And I'm not going to explain too much about that. You can kind of look it over. There's lots of numbers there. It looks great. But I think the best thing to talk about is really back here at the silver, super silver, gold, senior gold, ruby, senior ruby. 45% of all of the income that comes in from sale of products gets divided between all of the ambassadors who have 100 PV. 45% of that does. There is only 5% held out for the jewels. So you'll see, you can see there where it says 3%, 3 plus 1%, and then finally 5% in total. So that's what these pools are for, is for the extra 5% out of the 45%. Plexus actually rewards everybody in the company 45%, which makes it an even playing field. It doesn't reward the jewels more than the field, which is just, it's wrong, because everybody is working hard, and I think it would be wrong to reward the jewels more of the cut of the commissions coming in, or the sales coming in. It's held out from the majority of the field, which I just love how just so great that is, I guess. Okay, so earn cash. I'm going to kind of pull it all together, because we do have an incentive running until the end of April. So I'm going to kind of pull all this together and show you how it can add up for you. So earn extra cash bonus. This kind of gives you a little bit of everything that I just talked about. And this began on March 24th, and it goes until the end of April. And basically what Plexus has done is created a $6 million stimulus offer, of where they want to put $600 back into the hands of 10,000 ambassadors. So they want to reward people during this crisis time that we're in, and they set aside $6 million. So what does that look like? If you enroll 3 people and you've never enrolled 3 people before, if you enroll 3 people, you're going to get a bonus of $133. If you have never been silver before, you're going to get an extra bonus of $133. So you can see I've been breaking it down here, okay? It kind of might look a little confusing. You might want to take a screenshot so you can kind of study this a little bit. But if you enroll 3 ambassadors now, you get $133. If you've never been a silver ambassador, you're going to get an additional $133. Because each one of your 3 that come in are going to buy welcome packs, you're going to get business building bonuses. So $33 per welcome pack or business building bonus. Because you brought in 3 ambassadors, that's an additional $100. Okay, so that's, and then plus on top of that, there's those lovely pay points. Okay, $4 per pay point. Each welcome pack brings in 5 pay points per new ambassador. So each new ambassador would be $20. Times that by 3 would be $20 each. $60 gives you $426. Okay, then Plexus is going to say, okay, if you go and do that 3 more times, we're going to give you another bonus of $334. If you've never been, no, actually I was going to say silver, but that doesn't include in this one, but $333, as you can see, that means you get 6 business builder bonuses equaling $200. Because of the pay points, you have 6 new ambassadors. You're going to get an additional $240, equaling up $907. Okay, so this is open to everybody, brand new, been in the business for 6 years. This is open to everybody. So this is a great opportunity to get a little bit of extra income in your pocket. And the business builder bonuses, this portion right here, is going to be paid out to you within 72 hours. So remember at the top of the conversation, we had talked about how you would be paid every Friday. Well, this is now being paid out every 72 hours as you bring increments of 3 in until the end of April. So great opportunity. So the more you enroll, the more you earn. You can do it over and over and over again. You don't stop. You don't have to stop at 6. You can continue doing 9, 12, 15, whatever. The sky is the limit. There is no limitation. And I think that's the end of my slide. So what I'm going to do is, we had talked about this being a town hall where we could ask questions. If you have a question that you would like to ask, you can put it in the chat and we can answer it. You know, I can answer it, or if Tanya wants to chime in, or Suzette wants to chime in, just please feel free to ask your questions. We'll just kind of give it a little minute. And if I can confuse you or anything, you want me to go back to a slide, I can definitely do that too, because I do talk a little fast sometimes. Or Tanya and Suzette, if there's anything you want me to clarify, did I confuse anything?
No, you didn't. You didn't at all. But I would say to you, like, if this, like, don't let the numbers confuse you. Like, when I started, I didn't really understand the compensation plan. My first paycheck showed up and I was like, how in the world did I just earn that? Like, how did that even happen?
Yeah.
It more than paid for our products, but as soon as I just started sharing with people very organically. So I would say, don't be confused by the numbers. It will, now I could tell you the inside and outside of all the things in the comp plan, but it's okay. And one of the things I love about this, it really is earn as you learn type of business. You don't have to have a business background. I am a music teacher, okay? And never in a million years would I have thought that I would be a business person. You know, so I just would encourage you not to be, there's lots and lots of different things that we can look at over time so that you can look at the comp plan with more confidence. But just do know, I would focus on that last slide actually that Krista showed, which was the incentive right now to earn in 72 hours, which could really help you grow fast and earn quickly, especially if you're struggling.
Yes, I totally agree. And that's one thing that's great about this business is we don't have to do the accounting on this. Like, if I had to do the accounting on my own business, it would drive me crazy. I wouldn't do it. It would just be too much of a headache. So no matter what you're doing, whether you're bringing customers in or new team members in, you're going to be paid as you're supposed to be paid. Now, if you're a goal-orientated person, you're like, I love that slide, I want to do that, then that's a great path to take, but it's not meant to confuse you in that it becomes overwhelming. If you focus on the comp plan and making sure everything lines, all your ducks are in a row, I've always just built my business just by the seat of my pants, having the best time, just bringing people in and starting them out to get to silver without any thought of how am I getting paid. It always just adds up correctly. It's all going to work out. So Jamie asked, if you haven't hit silver, you will earn the silver bonus, but you have to have 3 new people to get the extra bonus. Yes, Jamie, that's right. So the one person would make you silver. You get that 133 bonus. But if you wanted the extra 133, you'd have to bring in 2 new people. So 3 people altogether. Brenda is saying, would this be a good place to also post on my Facebook page? I'll be sending it to my customers, of course. I would say, Brenda, this is something that you want to have the conversation with people and make sure that they are open to the business. You can share it on Facebook. I don't typically share stuff on Facebook of this kind of format because you can't control who's seeing it and what their thoughts were of it, and if you could have answered some questions that maybe derailed them a bit. So I usually send them privately. Can you share the slide again? I missed the 72-hour incentive while I was asking a question. Yep, I can do that, Jessica. Whoops, just jump back here. I think you were talking about this one. If you want to take a screenshot of it, Tanya, if you can tell me if because I can't see the chat.
You're in the right place, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're in the right place. Yeah.
Okay. So I hope that helped. If not, Jessica, I can send you the screenshot too. Okay, so she got it. So if someone signs up with a welcome pack, do they get the extra bonus without signing anybody up? Someone signs. I'm not sure what you mean, Heidi. So if someone signs up with a welcome pack, do they get the extra bonus without signing anyone up? In order for you to get the extra bonuses, you have to sign up. Everybody has to have a welcome pack. Yes, I think that's what you're saying. When you sign up, you have to have a welcome pack in order to get the bonus. It cannot just.
But you don't get it unless you enroll 3 people, right?
That's right. Yeah. You don't need to be silver already to get in on the 6 million, do you? No, you do not, Monique. Anybody can do it. Just enroll 3 ambassadors with a welcome pack. Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, I guess we'll leave it there. And if anybody has any more questions, you can definitely shoot me a message. I always love to chat about it. It's one of my favorite topics. And I hope this was valuable to you and that it helps you out. For any of our guests that are on tonight, I just want to say thank you so much for coming. We so appreciate it. And I hope you guys all have a great, great night and be safe, be healthy, be happy, and let's just keep each other in our prayers. Okay, guys, take care.